Ladies and gentlemen, the proprietors of the amazing tape-only record label Telephone Explosion and general garage rock cool dudes and ladies, Teen Anger.
Welcome back. We're here with James Keast, and we're going to play a little game that we call Editorial Meeting with James Keast. James
Editor
Keast
edition.
Right? Yeah.
What's the point of skipping off work if you just make me do work?
I know, eh? Well, you know.
I do get to sit on this lovely couch on which so many Canadian music luminaries may have farted.
That's true. Like, you are sitting in Alexis on Fire's
I can
farts
confirm
right now.
some of those.
Yeah, because really, that's what people want to know.
We've stayed away from fart jokes for so long in this show.
Well, we're going to edit that out.
Oh, definitely.
But basically, we're going to throw out two cover options
Okay.
for the Great Exclaim magazine. You're going to pick one, maybe explain why. And if we decide that your answers are right by our own totally, baseless judgment,
Yeah.
you will win.
I was gonna say I better win what's in the chat.
You
Oh,
will.
you're gonna
That's
win.
why I'm here.
I know. I knew that was what drew you here. Like, you could win what's in the
It better
chest.
be Mothra.
It may be.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Has anyone won Mothra yet?
No Mothra yet.
That's a miracle.
Copyright issues.
Yeah.
We'll win a Mothra likeness.
Excellent.
You may win a moth. So the first question is, James Keast, editor of Exclaim magazine, who would you put on the cover, Sloan or the Rio Statics?
I would have to say the Rheostatics.
Okay, and why the Rio Statics?
Because they're more interesting and better looking. And also...
Is that true?
No. No, they're really not.
Yeah,
The Sloan
they're
boys
pro-
are really cute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would snuggle with every member of Sloan, just like.
Yeah.
Do you know?
No, I'd put Sloan on the cover now that you say that.
Yeah, because like really.
To hell with the Rios.
You want issue pickup, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why Chart put them on the cover 17 times or something.
But then
like-
went out of business.
Sloan buried Chart.
Do you think Sloan feels really bad about what they did to Chart?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And you play hockey with Chris Murphy, or like
And
what is
Andrew.
your? Oh yeah, so you're like really down with Sloan.
Yeah, I've seen them naked more than I would like. Andrew's the better looking one.
Hey, I got a question. Is it true? Because I feel like you would know this then. Is The Other Man by Sloan about him and Feist and Buck 65 or something?
No.
Okay, but you're winking like maybe it is.
It's about him and Feist and Apostle of Hustle, Andrew Whiteman.
Oh wow.
And the most meta moment I ever experienced in the Canadian music world, because it is a very tiny world, as I'm sure you know, that everybody,
I've put
it's
that
not
one
hard
almost together.
to meet a lot of people that know each other in the scene. The most meta thing that I've ever seen was Broken Social Scene at Lee's Palace with Leslie Feist guesting, and Andrew Whiteman, of course, plays guitar in that band, with Chris Murphy in the audience, and Broken Social Scene covering Other Man with Feist singing lead, and Murphy in the audience, and Andrew in the band. And I was just like, oh my God, this is like more incestuous than when like Sloan and Jail and all the East Coast bands were all writing songs about each other because they were all dating each other.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Next?
Next is
This is very much like an Exclaim editorial.
This is like,
meeting.
you're
It's like
the
one
V show
idea,
in this
10
too.
minutes of asides.
Yeah, exactly.
What were we talking about?
oh right yeah the bit.
What about The Inbreds or The Pursuit of Happiness?
I think it was the last Pursuit of Happiness record that was put out. They had a record release party at the Bamboo on Queen Street, which is, alas, no longer with us. And I went to do a live review of the show, of their record release party. And this is sort of awkward because, Mo has a show on Aux. But anyway, so I reviewed
doesn't
the
watch
show,
ours.
and his guitarist was this amazing woman who I really liked. And then he had this odd other woman in the band who was really tall and kind of gorgeous, but she didn't seem to do anything. But over the course of 40 minutes of their set, she changed clothes 4 times into increasingly sexier and skimpier outfits. And then every once in a while, she would kind of disjointedly wave a tambourine, and then she would disappear and come back in a skimpier outfit. And so I commented on this in the review and basically said, I can't remember specifically, but it was essentially she doesn't contribute anything other than providing eye candy, and she's good at that, which is good because she doesn't seem to have any other discernible talents. So a couple of weeks later at Exclaim, I get this lovely card, and I open it up, and inside of it is a note from her saying, "Thank you so much for the kind words. I owe you lunch. Call me," with her phone number, XOXO, and she signed it. And I'm like, okay, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either she actually took this as a compliment, in which case
You're getting laid.
and she's dumber than a bag of hammers.
Yeah, so you're definitely getting laid.
Or I'm going to show up and there are going to be 2 huge guys named Sven there to take me out back, and I'll never be seen again.
Yeah.
So I didn't call her.
What?
Big-
Oh man, why did
because-
you even tell that story
That
then?
was the worst story.
Because honestly, I didn't like either option.
Well, do you want to know what you could have won if you had called her?
If I had called her. I do want to know.
Yeah, this could have been yours.
Oh man, what's it going to be?
Oh wow, that's got to be disappointing for you.
Man, I'm not sure I could even gotten that home, but I would have liked to try.
Maybe it's for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These things happen for a reason.
I didn't
Yeah.
bring a wagon,
Exactly.
so.
We didn't tell you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for taking time to
Thanks
come
for
in and
having me.
chat.
Yeah.
Do I
it
get
was
to
a
play in the
pleasure.
basement now?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
now,
we're heading down there right now.
We're going to come back. James Keast is going to play in the basement with more Talk Show Night at Juicebox Mantner.